Hey guys, it's me, Georgia B, and I have another video for you guys today on how to get $50,000 in business credit with a new LLC. And so if you already have an LLC or you have a old LLC that you've been having for some time, this video is still relevant. And so I'm going to break it down into 5 steps in order to get $50,000 in business credit. So step 1 in building business credit, I like to call it business basics. And so once you get your LLC, you want to make sure that you appear to these companies that you're going to be getting funding from as professional. And so professional pretty much just means like you want to have a business email, you want to have a fax number, a business phone number, a 411 listing, there's a few things, a website. And when I say professional email, I simply mean that if your company is called Blue Logistics, you need to have an email where it's support@bluelogistics.com or something like that. So you want to make sure that you go ahead and set up your business to be a professional business. Another thing I want to mention with the business basics is the address. You never want to use your home address as your business address because these companies, they do look up your business information and they are less likely to lend to you if your business is ran out of a home. Not saying that you cannot run it out of a home, you definitely can, but you want to appear as you are a professional business. And so in order to do that, I do recommend a virtual address. I will put a link in the description box for a virtual address if you're interested. From there, you want to just make sure you set everything up. If you're interested and you're like, I need a step-by-step, a checklist or something, I do have something in the description box for you that walks you through how to build business credit from start to finish, which I will talk about more in this video. Number 2 is going to be that you need to decide if you're going to be building business credit using a personal guarantee or no personal guarantee. For anybody that's not familiar, you might have heard PG or no PG, which simply means that if you decide to do a personal guarantee, that pretty much means that you are personally backing your business financially. And so if for some reason your business does close, you are willing to take on that financial responsibility of the debt your business has accepted. If you decide that you want to be a personal guarantee, you do need to have a solid business credit score. A company I recommend, I'm not affiliated with them, but I do recommend them, is called Rescore. And so I like them because when you do go through Rescore, you only pay once they remove things off of your credit. Other companies, they charge you every month, and let's say it takes 6 months. They only charge you per item they actually remove from your credit, and then you can do things to build up your credit. And if you already have great credit, then personal guarantee might be a place you want to start because you can get the business funding quicker. If you decide to do no personal guarantee, then at this point you will have to build up your business credit score from scratch because there is no personal guarantee or there's no personal liability backing the business, and so you have to build up your business credit score, right? There's no personal credit backing your business from the start. So with no personal guarantee, I like to call this tier 1 funding, and you need to get 3 to 5 net accounts in order to build your business credit score. Quick information on building your business credit score. When you start building your business credit, you're going to start at a 0. What's considered a great business credit score is between 80 to 100. So pretty much it's a scale of 0 to 100. In order to be in a prime position to get max amount of funding, you want to be between 80 to 100. To do that, you want to start with net accounts. Because it's a new business, or even if it's an old business, you still would have to start here if you decide to do no personal guarantee, for businesses to say like, okay, I could trust you, let's build a relationship if you could pay these things back. And in return, they report to certain places. It's just like personal credit where you want to build that history and show that. So companies that I recommend for tier 1 funding, you need to get about 3 to 5 of these. I do recommend NAV Business Boost. You actually do pay for that, but they do help you boost your credit. I'm going to put a link in the description box for that. I know you guys probably heard of Uline, Granger, Quill, and different companies like that. If you need a comprehensive list, I do have a full list within my ebook of each stage of funding and different companies you can use, maybe that your business might need. So remember, you cannot move from this step 3 until you have an 80 to 100 paydex score. Please keep that in mind, because at this point, when you go to the next stage, you want to have solidified a positive credit score in order to start building up your business credit depth, as they say. And really quick, for the tier 1 funding, these will be net accounts. So pretty much companies will tell you that we'll give you a 30-day net account, pretty much meaning that you will get a credit from them and you have to pay your credit back within 30 days. So 30 net. or 60 net, which means you have 60 days to pay your debt back. So that's what comes with the tier 1 funding. Step 4 is going to be for the PG people and the no PG people, personal guarantee and no personal guarantee. So this is going to be considered tier 2 funding. And so here you're going to be getting retail card. So in order to get the tier 2 funding, at this point, you either are using a personal guarantee because you have the credit score, or you already have your 80 to 100 paydex score that was solidified in tier 1 funding, right? Now you want to get a few more vendors. They're going to be your retail vendors and cards. Companies like Office Depot, Staples. You will get credit from these companies because, mind you, at this point, you already have an established business credit score. Okay, so this is tier 2. Now we're going to move on to tier 3 funding. So tier 3 funding, at this point, you have already established business credit. You have a solid score. The reason for the tiers, if you're wondering, is because you need to show that you're able to handle more debt and more responsibility and higher quality vendors per se. So with tier 3, now you're going to be doing fintech cards. You want to get fintech cards, which are companies, like I said, like Divvy, the Sam's Club business card. That's a great quality card to get in tier 3. If you already have a gas card, it's good to get another gas card at this point, right? The final step, which is going to be tier 4 funding, is going to be where you're going to actually apply for the actual business credit card. So this is what's going to get you the $50,000, $100,000, you know, things like that. So in order to do this, I'm going to give you a tip. So with tier 4 funding, you want to make sure that you apply for all of your business credit cards all in one day. When you're ready to get the actual cash cards and you have built up your business credit up until this point, right? Everything we talked about before in this video. Now you're at this point. Apply for all your cards in the same day. So maybe you want to apply to a local credit union. You want to apply to a big bank with your business credit. As you get these business credit cards with these different banks and with these credit unions, over time, you want to continuously increase your limits. This is what is going to allow you to go from 50,000 to 100,000 to 150,000, especially when your business starts bringing in money and you're paying off the balances and things like that. It's only going to increase. So you just want to keep in mind to be responsible with these finances, because you know, a lot of people, their finances make or break their business. In order to grow their business, they're looking for finances, but then sometimes when the finances come, they don't do what they're supposed to. And I've been in that place, right? I'm not just preaching to the choir. I have definitely been in the place where I've gotten the finances and I have not done what I was supposed to do with it. So definitely keep that in mind. But building business credits to $50,000 or more is not a hard task. It is a organized task, and it does take patience and it takes diligence. If you're interested, I did open up my party store using $96,000 in business credit. And so I did put all of the information in an ebook that shows you step by step. I give you a list every chapter for the tier 1 through tier 4 funding of different vendors that you can use, the links to the vendors. I put everything in the list. I also give you worksheets and checklists, so that way you don't get lost in the process. You can literally put up your checklist, and I'm on this particular stage. The next thing I have to do is this. I have a worksheet for you where you can write down all of the things you're obtaining, the details of all of your accounts. I really break it down to make it super simple for you. So if you're interested and you're watching this video and you want to build business credit, but you need a handheld approach, this ebook is for you. If you're interested, the link for that will be in the description box. Make sure you check in the description box. I will also put some other videos that you can watch in order to fund your business. I hope that you guys have gotten great information from this video. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.